All right, we're here at the South Stormont Town Council meeting, and I'm talking to John Barrows, the Chief Development Officer for Cheryl Watt's Community Power Services. Now, tonight, John, the Town Council just passed a support resolution for your project. Now, what does this mean?
It's the first step. Yeah. It means that we have an opportunity to fight another day. It means that we now have the green light to engage in the community agreement, which has to be reached to ensure that all the community's requirements, zoning,
municipal
and the municipal agreements, that they are all complied with, and they have an opportunity to come back to us and put forth their wish list in order to get the project properly developed. That's what that means, and it allows us to continue on. And if we reach a agreement with the adjoining landowners and with the municipality, then yes, we get to proceed to have an open house and take the project proposal to the broader public and eventually submit our bid this fall.
So if all the pieces fall into place, do you have a timeline for actually putting shovels in the ground, or rather the screws in the ground?
Yeah, I wish I did, but unfortunately that's depending on a lot of variables. So
within 3 years.
Yeah, it'll have to be at least within 3 years.
Yeah.
At least 3 years.
Well, that's terrific. I'm really happy to see that the resolution was passed.
Yes.
And
so was I, actually.
Yeah, that's terrific. The first step. And here we also have Brian McGillis, who is also involved in the project. So Brian, how do you feel about this?
I feel very excited that now we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be working with different agencies like the Conservation Authority, the City of Cornwall, of course, because they're a neighboring municipality, and also we'll be working with the municipality of South Stormont, and also the neighboring people that actually own land beside the site itself. And I think that I know the council realized that this is the two people that I'm working with here are very, very experienced and professional, and they've worked on many other projects. They've been doing this for years, and I'm fortunate to be working with a group of people that are so experienced and knowledgeable, and I'm learning a lot doing this. I still get my position here as a community developer is I get a chance to, as I did in my capacity as mayor, is meet the people again and explain to them, the true reason why I think solar is important. And it's not just because we're not affecting the environment negatively, but it's important that for years to come we have sustainable energy, and solar is going to be that. It's going to be sustainable, so no fluctuation in energy. There's peaks now where solar kicks in peak time during the day, and I think this is just the beginning because fossil fuels, and if you look at nuclear, at power dams, you don't see coal. We're coming to an end, and it's going to be quicker than most people do realize. And I think we have to look at for generations, for our children. I mean, the carbon emissions are increasing. Some people don't believe in climate change. I can't believe that the people, after seeing and listening to all the scientists and actually having a summit in Toronto, and there's one in this fall in Paris, and there's every other country is involved in it. So I mean, you look at our ice caps are declining. There's a reason for all that. I mean, we are in climate change, and we have to start somewhere. Now's the time to start, because if we wait too long, we're going to be in bigger trouble than we are today, and I don't really know if we can change it. But we have to just to say, we have 3 other projects, small fit projects. We couldn't address that tonight, but we're looking forward to addressing that at the next meeting. We saw the resident landowners here. They were here earlier, and they're anxious to get started, and we are too. So there's only 3-acre lots. They're only possibly an acre of panels, but it gives them an opportunity to capitalize on the money that they're going to get from these solar panels. They can put that money towards their taxes, towards their hydro costs, and I think it's going to benefit the municipality, it's going to benefit the landowners, and it's going to be a good project for Cheryl Watt. So.
And there will be taxes for the township.
Taxes for the township. That's another thing too, and not to mention this big procurement job we're doing, the LRP. It's going to be great because I know I have friends that work on different sites, and they make really good money working on solar because they're union jobs, they pay well, and I have friends that are in construction. I have friends actually that put in solar farms, and they think it's great. It keeps them employed, keeps their people working, and they don't have to go to Calgary and all through other provinces to try and find work. And we got to keep finding ways to keep our people here in the community working. So this is one way, and I hope that we get started on the project in the near future.
Terrific. Thanks, Bryant.
You're welcome.